Show them nature's cruelty.
Alright, hola voice. Hola voice. I think I fixed it. I forgot to turn the audio back to all being on the same channel. Does it sound about right? Ooh, thunder. I don't know if y'all can hear that too. I'm gonna go ahead and stream for a bit. It's been a little bit wonky in terms of the frame rates it's kicking out, but we'll give it a shot. It seems to be smooth at the moment. So, how is everybody tonight? I was talking to myself. Do you wonder what I was talking to myself about? Or is it literally just such an uninteresting topic, because I'm me, that no one would even care to ask? I was saying that if only the microphone was working, I was giving out the numbers to a $100 Steam gift card. But I guess no one's gonna get it now. I just took it myself. Figured no one wanted it, because no one was responding. Just kidding. Obviously, I'm full of crap. I am obviously full of crap. Yeah, if 50 people show up, then I turn on the microphone. At 100, I might give you game sound if you're lucky. If we get 200 people, I'll actually play the game. How about that? Like, I can split it up like that. 100 subs for Mike. 100 subs to get the mic turned on. That's what it was. Air's just greedy. I missed this campaign. Well, you're not gonna miss it now. It's going. We're recapturing Nagarond. Lustria is still kind of a no man's land. Back and forth with the dwarves. Right now, we are in the process of killing Balthasar outside of Port Reaver. But he has rockets, and rockets hurt. Rockets do indeed hurt, folks. MSI Air needs a new audio board. Oh, MSI did send me some very nice new stuff here that I'm about to make you all some videos on. Because of everybody working at home and monitors being more prevalent, they sent me some monitors. One of the ones they sent me is super cool. It's a mobile monitor. Like, you can move it around and power it with like a mobile power supply or just off a USB-C. It's really awesome. I've been using it for work. And then they gave me, of course, a real sick gaming monitor. I'll show you all those when I get a chance. It was pretty exciting to me, at least. Maybe it's less than exciting for everybody else, but... Can you go munch that thing? That'd be great. Let's push up. Swing this cavalry all the way to the back. I think Balthasar wants to get eaten by a dragon. I really do. Let's soul steal him. Fun here. Go ahead and attack. I think Balthasar is like quite possibly killing his own troops at the moment. Ooh, I got like a built-in pit of shades here. Yeah, that'll work right there. Alright, go munch the Gelt. Ragnar, I saw your dono. Thank you very much. Give me just a second, and I will respond. Busy wrecking some Empire fools here. Ragnar, thanks for the 25. I just touched my glasses. Great. Got my greasy paws all over my glasses. Ragnar, he says, let's have some fun. Yes, we will. We will have some fun. The auto-resolve was not liking our chances here, but it's looking pretty good for us. Balthasar got his metal face chewed off by a couple of dragons. That's always a good time to be had. Unless your last name ends with Gelt. But I like it. How's the sound, by the way? Game sound balanced with microphone sound? Now that we got the 1,000 subs and I turned the mic on, is it working well? Let me know how it goes. Thank you, Ragnar. You're far too kind. And yes, we will have some fun. Yes, we will. When the Grim in the green, is this just you assuming that this is what's next? Because, I mean, a lot of people are. I haven't heard any official announcement. Will you do a green skin campaign? I'm obviously going to do another. I think I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to do a campaign. So whatever comes out in the next DLC. I'll do a campaign on stream all the way through, and then if there's more than one Lord, I'll do another Lord on kind of like a cinematic type campaign, like we did with Archaon. That's my plan, at least. That way we get to play more than one, and we can do it in different ways. Because sometimes people like seeing like all the little things that I do, and sometimes people really don't like seeing all that crap. Can't say I blame them. Makes sense.
Time for a mauling.
Time for a mauling. Now, really? I lose a blackguard. Sure, I lost a blackguard. Sure, I did. I freaking can't stand the auto-resolve. Like, it wouldn't normally bother me so much, but this far into the campaign, like, it is just starting to grate on my ever-loving nerves the way that you will lose a unit like that in a situation like I just win a battle. Much bigger, much more likely to lose a unit, and I didn't lose a unit, and then you auto-resolve that and lose a unit. CA, please please. That whole Proving Grounds thing, take it. Flush it. Flush it. There's only one good thing in it anyway, which was getting rid of the extra upkeep penalty. Flush all that stuff down and fix this stuff. Fix this stuff.
Feel my weight.
If you want your campaign to be amazing, fix this stuff first. Don't do anything else. Fix these things. It's already a very fun campaign. Not trying to crap on it too much. It's a very fun campaign. Fix this stuff. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. That's all I can say. Fix it. Be like Fry on Futurama. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. That's my quick salty CA please here.
Adequate.
I'll try and dig myself back out of the salt pits. Ooh, gosh. I don't even get upset that easy. This is like one of those few things in life that just really triggers me. Maybe we need like a triggered emoji or something for this, like a CA please trigger or something. Let's see. Some missile resistance never hurts. Well, at least we can re-recruit our Blackguard quickly. And leaving this guy damaged is actually probably better than destroying him because he can't re-recruit. We've got Merriest Strudebaker back here.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Replenishing over here with Nolosi after having won that big fight. We've got another High Elf army over here led by Tyrion, but it's kind of a trashy army. They used to come over here with nothing but dragons, so the High Elves, are they losing their touch? They not got what it takes anymore? Let's see. Regina clicks on video. Air being salty checks out. At least you know it's me. And there's no one secretly hiding. I'm just gonna get a fire sorceress. They're fantastic.
Who seeks my malice? My power is yours.
Can't beat some good old-fashioned burning head. Piercing bolts, burning head, flamestorm. So many good spells. So many good spells. Let's put a master in this army. I've got a ton of death hags. That's actually pretty cool.
Master Druki. Master Druki.
Tristan, thanks for the 2. He says you should make an army where the chat decides it. Well, you know what? We can do that. I think I've got enough money. I'm sitting on a $500,000. And pretty solid income. So yeah, we'll start that later on. It's a good idea.
My lord.
A terror to them.
It's a good idea. I don't think training is really going to matter, but I always put it on there anyway. Probably matters very little. Alright, Dark Regina is going to head north, and we'll see if she can kind of break out and maybe go take Albion and make her way towards the old world, where she can eventually go fight some Dawi. What do you think, Dark Regina? Does that suit you? I'll ask regular Regina, who is in chat, whether or not that's suiting of Dark Regina to perform said task. Dark handguns win. The sooner the better. I mean, crossbows are pretty good, but I'll take some handguns. I would happily take some of those. Ooh, we're getting close to a black dragon. Yeah, level 22. We need lightning strike with all of our lords. It's going to be very important. Okay.
Powerful sorceress.
Let's remember what all we can do this turn. We're holding here after having won kind of a big battle in which the Unbreakable Empire halberds were here. Regina and Dark Regina are the same person. Well, it depends on the time of day, right? I mean, sometimes it's light outside, sometimes it's dark outside. Does that work, Warner? Do you know the Empire leader can be called Volkan von Volk? I did not, but now I do. It's Regina LeFay. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Grimgor Ironhide is the biggest and the baddest. Well, CA says you will be after the update, so we will see whether they treat you properly, Grimgor.
Satisfied.
They said as much in a stream. We will see whether or not they are filthy liars.
Death high. Moving amongst them.
I know our agent down here got dwarf assassinated again.
Master of cruelty.
Master of cruelty. Oh, it's so nice being cruel. Hey, speaking of which, isn't this like a date night with Morathi? Just for fun, with the chat here. What do you all think Morathi, well, outside of anything too illicit, let's put it that way, or explicit, what does Morathi do on a date night? Let's think of the more like PG version, not so much the what we really know Dark Elf date night would look like. All right, let's have some fun with it.
I can't.
Archaon, or Grimgor really did kick Archaon in the pants. Good. How many armies do I have? That's a good question, Tristan. I have a whole bunch. Feed people to the Hydras for date night. That sounds pretty fun. Bowling. It's the worst form of date torture. Demonetization things? Oh, okay, yeah. If we said certain things, yeah, I'd probably get demonetized for speaking about a real one. She'll need a good deluxe popcorn with toffee and caramel, dinner by candlelight, a nice 1,000-year-old wine, and some sacrificial murder, the usual. When's the update coming? I don't know. If I knew, I'd be happy to tell you all. I do not know. Can we have some horrible puns? I mean, I'm here, so it's a guarantee. Grimgor is the best. Dwarf bowling with goblin pins. There we go. She'll summon Slaanesh. She'd do something Dong Zhao would, like having a romantic dinner, eating to the sound of screams from slaves being tortured. Well, I'm sure I just got banned. I'm sure I just got banned. Anyway, Warner's got a good idea, though. Alright, here we go. Let's keep things moving, shall we? Oh, boy. Dark Elf date night. That is a frightening thing. It was funny, you know, I'm always playing this game, and Mrs. Air she was talking to me about some of the stuff. Like, she saw me playing Dark Elf, and she's like, "Who's that gross lady?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's Morathi." And she's like, something about like that she knows she's going around without any clothes on. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she intends to." You know, and I was trying to explain a little bit of the Dark Elf mantra to her, and she's, you know, just kind of looking at me like, I know it sounded very pleasant. You know, I'm sure it was something that she really enjoyed. She'd have a nice relaxing evening on the couch watching some Blood Bowl. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. And Regina says Morathi doesn't date, she takes. This is also true. Holy, where'd these guys come from? Get up out of my face. Well, honestly, as long as we kill the Sphinx and the Scorpions, the rest of this is kind of a joke. Because they don't even have any magic. And I do have pretty healthy shades, so...
Show them nature's cruelty!
The Empire can have a dude named Got Fried Dog Burglar. I don't know where you're getting these, but it works for me. I imagine she'd actually manage to have Cetra serve her dinner. Oh man, that'd be good. That would be the ultimate Dark Elf indulgence on top of all of it. Because Cetra always saying he doesn't serve, he rules, and then making him serve. I can see Morathi sailing over, what do they call it, the Southlands? Going to Kimri, dragging Cetra back. Be like, look buddy, it's date night, you're gonna serve me. Oh man, that is... CA, please make that happen. I need to see this. It has to happen. I've seen the Pig Kissa name. James Drag, I've seen that one. The Pig Kissa. Yeah, that one shows up quite a bit whenever I'm playing some Malice campaign. Let's fall back a little and then nuke that Necrosphinx. Christian, thanks for being a member of the channel. You've got a gold shield there, so it says new member, but I can tell you're not a new member. Thank you for all the support. Thanks for supporting the channel. Appreciate it, man. Air ruining the joke. What am I try not to ruin jokes. I thought jokes were ruined the instant I told them. Raise your bugmans for Christian. Yes, Christian, thank you so much. Come on, kill that thing. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. I insist you make it dead. Make it dead. There we go. I mean, it's not really alive, I guess, technically, huh? Way to go, Air. This Hydra's gonna have the most hit points. This one's doing okay, so we'll have them tank first. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Tomb King. I'll Hydra your world. I need like a net. You know what? I'm probably gonna hurt my own Hydras kind of a lot here. Just try and get myself a better angle. I'm trying to let this Hydra heal a little bit before I just throw him in. This one's already a little beat up. Let me pull him out of here. Come on out of there, Hydra. If I kill this Tomb Scorpion, basically everything else that they have here is going to be absolute dog poopy. Scorpion, you know, I didn't really invite you over here. You weren't really wanted or needed in this. Shades, I mean, thank you. Okay, Scorpo's dead. Scorpion's dead. Right, let me just get my Shades back for a minute. Tristan, thanks for the 2. He says, do you have allies or people that don't hate you? Yes, Clan Scryer, Vampire Coast. All of them are very weak and really crappy. But I do. My allies stink, but I have them. My allies stink quite bad, but I do have some. Let's take these guys out here. I gotta kill this other Scorpion real quick. I feel like we could attack some Skeleton Warriors that don't have spears and probably tank a little damage. Let's fly to the other side of this. Nope, turn that off. Come on over here, dragon. Is that Scorpion dead yet? CA, please. Okay, Scorpions are dead. Little burning head action. Oh yeah. Little breath. Little bad morning breath. Excellent, excellent. Hydra, can you go ahead and come on through here? I'm gonna throw these Shades into melee real quick just to put some extra beef so I don't lose a Blackguard unit. These Shades will double in melee pretty good against the Tomb Kangs. Where's my other Hydra? Let's get you out of combat, use some breath attacks too. Dragon, you got 20 seconds. Oh, we got a big old fat Doom Bolt to drop here too. That's beautiful. Got another Burning Head ready to go also. I see a good placement for it. There we go. That'll be just about right. Oh yeah! Let it burn. Let it burn. Oh, I did have a net, didn't I? No, okay, it's not a net, my bad. I was about to cry if I had had a net that whole time and I didn't use it. Well, that did it. The sorceress had a lot of kills. Anthony Strickling, thanks for the 5. He says, I missed the Bugman's icon, not the Vampire Ale. We can probably re-upload the Bugman's. Still love the content. Anthony wants me to re-upload the Bugman's. I'll work on that. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate the 5. Thank you for being here tonight. And then Tomo with the 10 pounds. Hey, Air, what campaign is the most fun in your opinion? Vortex or Mortal Empires? I've only played a few hours of each and wanted to know which one to start. In my opinion, Mortal Empires, just because it's longer. If you're looking for a more objective-focused, quicker campaign, then Vortex would be superior. But if you're looking for like a more traditional, long-form type Total War campaign, then Mortal Empires is better. Mortal Empires has more factions, and since they fixed the turn-in time, it's actually really, really good. And you don't have to wait through massive turn-ins anymore either. So they did a good job. CA done good. I'm always saying CA please, but CA did a good job. They done real good.
Death by mauling.
Death by mauling?
Top dog.
Whatever works. As long as we're killing skellies. What's going on, Big Matty? Thanks for joining. So many enemies. They just don't stop. They just don't stop. We need so many more armies, and we will have more armies over time here. Does anyone know of a way to fix the mounts of Confederated Lords getting bugged? I have tried. It hasn't worked. I tried disbanding that Lord and bringing them back, and that didn't work. So, no, I don't know how to fix that puff bug. CA, please. There it is. CA, please. Someone just asked for more. I think it was Appius, so there you go. New DLC, the air and the salt. Ooh, I like it. They should have had me versus Salt Spite. Or I could have, instead of making Aranessa Salt Spite, they could have just had Aranessa Salt Spite. There you go. Works out. It gets everything you could possibly want in a character. Strange gender bending, saltiness, Vampire Coast fun. I mean, what do you need? What else do you need? It covers all fronts. The Patchy in the air. Eric von Snickler is a vampire count's name. Perfect DLC, see? Aranessa Salt Spite. It's great, Regina. You know you love it. You know you love it. How about I don't want any of these? All of these suck. Next option, please. Well, some torturing. There we go. At least we finally got a good option. Oh my goodness, the messages on the end screens. There are so many. Mother of the Druki.
Fly, hatred.
Ooh, Mom's here, folks. It's about to get ugly. Mom's in town. She's not really happy. It's bad and you should feel bad. I don't feel bad, though. I just feel dad. It's all I feel. How about that? You told me to feel bad and I dropped more dad puns on you.
Bloodshed becomes me.
Her ears are going to be bleeding before it's all over. Everybody stay tuned. Oh yeah, Appius saying he's going to stream after this one. Feel free, stick it around. Check out. Appius is awesome. You guys should check out his stream. He's probably going to have Aranessa Salt Spite. Grimgore needs his immortals and Black Orcs with shields. You know, since Black Orcs have great weapons, should they have a variant without great weapons? Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Beastmaster.
Can you please hurry up and recruit? Please and thank you. Yeah, we got some issues going on right now. Some issues down there. We will be dealing with them.
Who seeks my relics? Come forth.
Hurry, get in your army. You're probably gonna get assassinated anyway, but I mean, gotta get in there. How many turns till this is done? 2. Ziggurat of Dawn. Can we put a black arc here? I want the Shadow Dart dude back. Give me back my Shadow Dart legions.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Dry land.
It cost hardly anything for an army of the Black Arc anyway. Oh, I love Shadow Dart. Such long-range shades. Just a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. When they update the greenskins, hopefully they'll add them in. Yeah, I mean, greenskins... Honestly, there's still several old world factions that need some pretty good updating, and it sounds like CA intends to do so, which I'm excited about. Makes me happy. I like how they added like the kind of workshop thing for the dwarves. I felt like that was very appropriate. Makes it fun because you can get all kinds of special equipment for the dwarves. They probably could have done. I don't know if they had to do a ton with them because they already had the grudge mechanic, which is kind of like something fairly unique for the dwarves. So I feel like that was good to begin with. So they don't have to go too crazy with them. But yeah, giving the dwarves the workshop was very nice. The Wood Elves need something really cool. They need something really cool. They should be a faction that is just utterly unique. And right now, they just aren't. I guess they are, in the sense that they have some of the worst campaign mechanics. They're a cool faction, but they just have some terrible campaign mechanics. And they really need to have some extremely unique campaign mechanics.
Destructive.
Down of fear. Let's go with raid leader. If we don't get something like a raise the dead mercenary mechanic for certain human factions, I'll post every terrible auto-gene name. Mercenaries could be cool, like for the Empire or other factions in the area, or just mercenaries in general. Was that a thing in any Warhammer lore? Could different races hire up mercenaries from different races, or is that just like no, never? Forget about it there.
Torture them first.
Huh. Well, my shades don't outrange those handguns, so I would like to have a couple of towers.
We have luck.
That's what Dogs of War were all about.
Cower before my might.
Dwarf humans, elves, orcs, ogres. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see, so that would be pretty neat. There were some mods in Rome 2 that would allow you to do regional unit recruiting that was pretty cool. Like, so if you went and, like, as, you know, let's say the Romans, you're pushing into, like, Parthia, you could recruit, like, certain Parthian units and stuff. Like, it was really cool, like, how you could levy up kind of local type troops. I don't know if anything like that could ever work in Warhammer, but it'd be really neat if it did. Just to kind of keep the army variety there, which is funny, me talking army variety while I'm doing triple Hydra tank forces on all of my stuff here. But you know what I mean. Ragnar wants the cats of war. Makes sense. Must be a cat person. Let's slip the cats of war, folks. I'm wondering, is Warhammer 2 done with the DLC? My gut says no, and the reason I say no is they haven't even announced Warhammer 3 yet. Not a trailer, not even an official announcement, nothing. No announcement of Warhammer 3, and I don't think you'll see the last DLC in Warhammer 2, or at least some type of free update until we're getting a lot closer to the release of Warhammer 3. Because then at that point it doesn't make any sense for him to keep supporting it, because the Warhammer games are kind of like a conglomerate also, almost, right? Once you add the next one in, it's going to have everything that was in it previously, and so, yeah, you can't really keep supporting the old titles much. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I would think there's more DLC coming for this one. I just don't know what it is. Probably Lord packs are fairly easy, and they could release those alongside of an Old World update. They may want to have the Old World completely in order before they hit Warhammer 3 as well. That way they could launch that game, you know, from a point of... what do you call it? Does Kislev own any territories right in front of me at the moment? If they don't, I'll actually take this piece, because then that's just a few less armies I have to deal with. Yeah, Kislev's territory starts over here, and I'm more than happy to redeclare war on them when we get over there. But they're not really in my immediate vicinity, and this will mean a couple less stacks that I have to deal with, so I'll actually take that. The cats of war will be chaos cats. Their sole objective is to knock everything over while staring at you. Yes, this actually sounds about right. Sounds about right. Alright, Dark Regina is getting closer to the theater. She's gonna go take Albion. Should be the Queen of Albion. Have to be a little bit careful when she puts to sea. Looks like a good, yeah, so this is going to be probably the quickest crossing right through that area. Keep her moving this way. What happened to that Bretonnian army? Looks like they ran for it. Or they went into an ambush somewhere. Okay. Interesting. Let's just move over here, back to Slaver's Point, kind of keep an eye on things.
They have their...
Yes, I am in Central Time in the US. I do think we're on Daylight Savings Time now, but Central Daylight Time. Same time as Chicago. Whatever time it is in Chicago, same time here. Dallas, Chicago, either one of those, if you're looking at like a world clock. I am 6 hours behind London. 6 hours behind London.
The Sunderer.
Unleash the horrors!
Ride, Solifed.
Swarm them!
The auto-resolve is gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt my feelings.
Time for a mauling!
No, it didn't! Oh, thank you, CA.
We claim this
Thank you so much
High Beastmaster!
for just this once. Not screwing me on an auto-resolve. Well, I mean, a little bit screwed me with her army, but whatever. As long as I didn't lose a unit. It's on large unit sizes, Dawn Shield. I think right now, since I got the new graphics card, the 2080 Ti, I did switch up to the Ultra settings. But this campaign was started on large settings, so it is still there. Oof, there's a bunch of skills I need. I didn't do Morathi very well then here. Grotesque sacrifices. Don't really need that. Ugh, I kind of want Raid Leader because it adds missile damage and melee defense for shades. And a lot of charge, actually, too. I could put her last skill point on Confer Bloodlust, I think. And it would probably be good. I don't need no Word of Cain. I shouldn't have wasted... I had to use this earlier on with Line Breaker and Sheaf Master, but I wish that I hadn't. The game's balanced on large unit sizes anyway. Well, that's... I usually actually kind of like to play it there because I feel like the Ultra units don't really fit on the maps properly. Like, it feels like they don't fit there right. And single entities seem pretty different as well. King of Nagaroth. Now, you know what? I'm going to take care of this one personally. And it's because I hate Grand Hierophant Ketep. I cannot stand him at this point, and he has been around far too long. And I want to make him dead personally.
Bloody slaughter.
I want to make him dead personally. Area spells are brutal on small unit fights. Yeah, I would think so. Wipe out a whole unit. Unless they adjusted the damage, which something tells me they probably didn't. Sorry, I had to fix my chair there.
The Witch King.
The Witch King. Some of my shades are longer range. That's good. Poor Malekith, no Seraphon. I mean, this really does disappoint me. CA, please. Fix your crap. Fix it.
Cold-blooded killers.
Fix your stupid crap. You know what? We might as well run straight at the gates. I mean, why not? Run screaming in. No fear. Hydra's heal too, so let's put them up front to tank a little bit of missile fire. CA please, CA please, CA please. Someone needs to like make a little CA please jingle, and I can like stick it on my stream deck. That'd be great.
Blackguards. Murder awaits. Going.
With fury!
Do a little breath attacks, and then we'll go land.
Spreading misery. Moving out.
Deathman, just a question, does Legend know about the alt move trick? I mean, as much campaign as that guy's played, I would think so. If there's anything he doesn't know about campaign, with all the time he's put into it, I would honestly be kind of shocked. Ooh, that was a nasty breath attack. Oh, you know what? I guess I can tell my Blackguard to attack.
Blackguards.
I do want one unit of infantry to go in the gate.
Warriors. Without question. Orders understood.
Tear the gate open. Tear it open. Ten out of 10 jingle. Yeah, I do need a jingle. I'm gonna say when you want quality and not cheese, please CA, please. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. I love it. You know what? As much as I love like getting salty at little things, you know, in the game. Obviously, I love these games, but CA is a pretty, and I'm not just like trying to be like super kiss butt with this. I'm being genuine here in the sense that their community people are really good. They let so many people with small channels play, like get early access to this game. You all don't even see like probably all the stuff that I do, but their Discord is full of like creators that get keys and stuff to the game. I mean, it's pretty awesome. They get a lot of good stuff. I really love how kind they are to small creators. Because that helps a lot when you're a small creator and you don't have the money for a lot of this stuff, and you're getting keys to a game and getting to cooperate with the developer. That could be huge. So I gotta give them mad props for really supporting the small channels. They've got some people on the Discord that really haven't grown big, but they get a lot of help from Creative Assembly. And then whenever they hold like events and stuff too, which I don't get to participate in a lot because of my schedule typically not working, but they'll do like things where they need a streamer to take over their Twitch channel, and they'll let these smaller channels take over. And that's huge, man. That gets you so much recognition that you need when you're a small channel trying to grow. So I don't know, they do a really good job. They do a really good job. Look at like Turin and Spartacus when they started pulling them over to commentate tournaments. Those guys didn't have huge followings. They're good at what they do, but I mean, they didn't have huge followings, and they pulled them over to do that kind of stuff. So they're really good about it. The Shades are the only ones who care about social distancing because their formation is loose. This is correct. The Shades are trying not to get that coronavirus. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. Crap. I'm banned now. YouTube demonetized me. I'm done. You can't mention current events. Does Ninja Hun still play? I don't know. I don't know.
A terror to them.
I liked watching his battles. See ya. Have a good night, Warner. Yeah, I don't know if he still does content or anything. I had subbed to his Twitch channel, and I think I saw a message saying that it canceled it, which I think would mean that he doesn't do his channel anymore or something? I don't think so. Oh, not really leaving, just saying goodbye because YouTube's coming after you. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're staying, Warner. Pardon my confusion. You see Mr. Smart Donkey for Holland. I know Smart Donkey's in that group of folks too. Isn't he the one that likes Shogun 2 a whole lot? He's probably having a time right now. Speaking of which, I wake up this morning. I uploaded the video last night, and I wake up, and it's doing pretty good. Yeah, I looked at the stuff. It's doing a little better than normal, and which is great. I'm always happy to see that. And I looked at my channel statistics, and it was like 20,000 views in 48 hours higher than normal. And I was like, huh? And I was sitting here thinking, because YouTube is really bad at actually recommending my videos. I don't know why, but they rarely do it. And then when they do it, they're like, hey, when we recommend your video, you get more views. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, please, whatever you want. Anyway, so I was like, how did I get all these extra views? And so I went in a search by videos, and I was like, all right, what's the top videos in the last 48 hours? It was my Takeda campaign part 1. Takeda campaign part 1 got like 40,000 views last night or something. It's nuts. So that's really cool that Shogun 2 being free like that generated all this interest that then turned up and showed up on the doorstep of YouTube. That was really cool. It's exciting.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Yeah, I don't think Conroy is gonna take this place over unless my... Yeah, these guys are healthy, so I don't think he's gonna work there. So it's really cool. Yeah, the Takeda campaign, and it's got like 500,000 views on it because it's been out for a long time. And I actually got more views as a whole back during like the very end of Shogun 2 and beginning of Rome 2. That was when my channel was like peaking. In terms of like monthly views, and it's not like something that I really care about. Like, oh, I'm gonna stop making videos because it's not as much. No, I don't care because this isn't a full-time job for me. So I just make the videos I want to, and I don't get too wrapped up in how many views I'm getting. Like, of course, if I make stuff and literally no one watches it and they're screaming at me that the content sucks, yes, I'm gonna take that into account. But short of that. I don't really get too wrapped up in it because I just want to make content I enjoy, because I've been doing YouTube for well over a decade, and I just don't want to get burned out, right? I want it to be fun. And anyway, it's just really cool to see that people having fun with those games, even though they're old.
Limits.
A memorable campaign. It was fun.
They have their use.
I really am kind of thinking about throwing a Shogun 2 video out tomorrow, just like a quick tip video of something for people who are new, just like explaining, hey, Shogun 2, here's a couple quick tips. Like, for instance, in battles, it's very rock, paper, scissors. Swords are better than spears. Spears are better than cavalry. Cavalry better than swords. You know, skirmishers kind of kill them all from range, but all skirmishers die in melee to all that. You know what I mean? Like, so just kind of give people the quick rundown that, you know, Shogun 2 is much more rock, paper, scissors than a game like, you know, Warhammer 2, and just trying to help people get a feel for a couple of quick tips in Shogun 2. There's a lot of things you can do to kind of game the AI in Shogun 2 that will help you win some big battles. Volomass says, thanks for the tip. Just started downloading Shogun 2, didn't know it was free. Yeah, if you go get it for free right now, you get to keep it. So if you don't have Shogun 2 in your Steam library and you go download it now, you get to keep it forever. That is pretty awesome. It is a fun game. It's a little older. May not have some of the, you know, quality of life things that are in like 3K or Warhammer 2, but I mean, it is a heck of a good game, and you will enjoy it. It was really masterful when they released it. Yeah, it had its little problems here and there, sure, like every Total War game, but I mean, it was really good. Beautiful looking game too. I think it aged well. You know what? I'm gonna kind of move up and challenge these dwarves.
Thralls, move! Cruel
I've been using a lot of ambush stance, and I think I will.
Move, you maggots!
But I'm gonna bring up all of my stacks and just kind of start challenging these dwarves with numbers.
Merciless
I'll go into an ambush stance here, and that may tempt them to come over here with their multiple stacks. And if we can pick off at least one of them with Nolosi along the way, that would be great. Oh, sweet. We are done recruiting here. This is fantastic.
No.
Oh, look. Alistair the White Lion. He came back for another drubbing. This guy just doesn't learn. He just doesn't learn.
Acknowledge at last, Lord of the Black Court.
He just doesn't learn. Warhammer 2 Steam DB update recently. They've got to be pushing closer to an update. It's been a long time, and I know that we had this whole virus meltdown thing, but it's been a long time since they've had an update, and I feel like it's got to be coming. It's got to be coming. Hang on, what was your favorite air campaign, Volomass? Western Rome campaign? I need to see if it's still on my computer. If it is, we need to finish it. It could be on my old mechanical drive. I haven't looked in a long time. I need to look. I really do need to go back and finish that one if I've still got it. I hope I still have it. I may not.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
Hate to admit it, but yeah, I may not.
My dark heart is yours.
What are the chances that she makes it alive down to her parent army down here?
Dreadlord.
I don't even know which army she belongs in at this point, actually. Well, none of those armies need her, because they all have a sorceress.
That is not my
Looks like this witch hunter already took a shot at her.
What do you seek?
We could put her in this army here with
All shall be mine.
the admiral. That probably makes sense.
Supreme.
Okay, let's start pushing south with these two armies.
Limitless.
High Beastmaster.
All right. Use her to kill heroes. You need to get rid of some of them. Yeah, I mean, I do. at some point. I don't even know if you can get... Well, a lot of times, Regina, when I was clicking on the heroes before I started streaming this, it wouldn't even let me try because they had such high chances of failure, which made me feel good. Made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. To know that they're just saying, Air, don't even try. Like, it's not going to happen. Fiery pits of sacrifice in Hellebron's palace? Yes! Now we're talking. What do those two buildings give us? Provides a garrison of Harganeth executioners. 4 witch elves. Woo! That's really cool. We will definitely be building those. It is Harganeth. We should build... We should build this House of Assassins so that we can get the executioners. That's why you need to level up some heroes now. Grab an assassin, take an action against their cities or lords. Yeah, we could probably try and pull that off because we got these jerks everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. Look at all of them, dotted around here all over the place. Dang plague. Your opinion, what are the best and worst features that have carried over from Rome 2 into future games? For me, it's the same thing. Unit mass charges, good AI pull through. AI pull through bad. Okay. Since Rome 2, man, Rome 2 actually, the units would rubber band really bad at first and like squish into these big blobs, and they eventually fixed that some. And I think that as you saw other games came out, because I remember the first time I went and played Warhammer with CA in early access. That's one of the things I noticed is like how much better the units collided. So I feel like they at least started learning from those games and then made it better. What happened, I think, at one point was you had like their older school games like Medieval 2 and Rome, and those games had kind of a similar engine that they were running off of, and then all of a sudden here comes Empire Total War and Napoleon, and everything kind of switched to like this missile combat, like line combat. And I think that really made things different. I don't know that we can win this, but I can try. That rocket battery. I mean, I got harpies, though. Let's try. Anyway, yeah, it's... I feel like they've been making improvements ever since then. And, like, their melee combat got a little bit wonky, it felt like, after a couple of games in a row of line combat, like with missile weapons. And then with Shogun 2, it felt like it kind of came back into its own. And honestly, with Rome 2, it felt like they went backwards in some ways with Rome 2 compared to Shogun 2. The combat in Rome 2 took a little longer, depending on the patch you were in, which was good, because Shogun 2's combat was probably a little bit fast. But, you know, it was... There was some back and forth, in my opinion, on whether or not there was... I mean, in some ways, Rome 2 kind of ruined a bunch of things that were great in Shogun 2. Like, the way the multiplayer system worked and all that other stuff was honestly a lot better in Shogun 2.
We are ready.
So in some ways, Rome 2 was worse. In some ways, it was better. Yeah, I felt like they certainly went way more back than they should have with Rome 2. But they did really good kind of sticking to it and supporting it long term. And I feel like that was kind of a saving grace for Rome 2, is that they never gave up on it. They just kept at it. And a whole bunch of patches later, sure enough, man, it was a totally different game. It was a totally different game.
Corsairs.
Rome 2 didn't have great faction diversity. It was obviously better than Shogun 2, because in Shogun 2, like, all the factions are literally almost the same. Not much you can do about that. They did their best. Let's just see what happens here. Let's see what happens.
Battle ready.
I can swing out here and potentially get this rocket battery, that would be huge. We'll have a very real chance of pulling off a victory here if we can do that. Oh yeah, that rocket battery's getting owned. Stay out of range of these handguns. Yes! Took out a tower. Perfect. Get wrecked, Boris. We start popping handgunners first in the Luminarch. I'll kind of keep them busy with the Harpies. Send some reinforcements over here. Honestly, it looks like we're gonna probably need... Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape, actually. We're in good shape. Mow down the greatswords. Man, these towers are owning. The previous lizard occupants here, I mean, they really did some spectacular work. Let's get over here and garrison the walls. Death Hag, come help with this. Get those guys up. Oh yeah, we are murdering them with the towers. This is great. This is fantastic. And if we can take this mortar out of the picture now. Excellent. I feel like this is... Oh yeah, look, we murdered the greatswords, bringing the ram in. This almost couldn't be going any better. These towers are just like absolutely massacring. Let's get our Death Hag out of there for a minute because that Lord is tanking her pretty bad. We don't want her to die too early and give their leadership a boost.
Black guards.
There we go. Get wrecked.
Understood.
Did these guys... I thought I told them to come scale the walls. I must have misclicked them somewhere else after that. I would say CA please, but that's more of an air please. Oh yeah, yeah, we're getting them. Dark Elf Lord Nade, Brine Saltblood. I love it. It's very good. Maybe we'll go name one of the new lords that. Brine Saltblood. Oh man, Boris got wrecked. You got ruined, Boris. Right now, Boris is saying air OP and re. Oh boy, there we go. Now we're talking. Ooh, Jedi Academy Appius. Sounds like fun. Man, speaking of Jedi, I gotta finish Fallen Order. The game is really fun. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know why I haven't finished it yet. I really like it. I can't believe they made a Star Wars game that's good, and I haven't... Asa says, so OP is Bore-is me. Love it. Warner says, waiting on me. I know. I'll get there, Warner. You know what I really want is a Knights of the Old Republic 3. EA, please. Okay? Do it good, like you did Fallen Order. You know, obviously it has to be more open world than that because it's Knights of the Old Republic. But, they just assassinated one of my characters. So I lost 2 characters at least out of there. Gosh, darn it. Those dwarves, man, you can't even try to assassinate the ethereal dwarves. They're invincible. It won't even let you. Like, the chance is too high. So many characters constantly assassinated. Did they get more than one? Did they just get one? No, they got two. They got both. They got two sorceresses down there. It's like every 4 turns I lose them. And the sorceresses are really important too because you need them for all the magic damage in an army. Really frustrating. Okay, the messages. Look at this. Both heroes gone.
Favored of the Witch King.
The Great Vanquisher has hers.
Cruel
And Nolosi lost both her heroes as well.
Noble of Nagaroth. Torment awaits! Withdraw!
If we can lightning strike these guys, take care of them, move in the reinforcements. We need to try not to take as many casualties as possible here. We could be able to put the dwarves in a bit of a hurt here. But yeah, this is... The assassinations are just getting out of hand here. Like, literally, I can't do anything about it with the ethereal dwarves. You can't assassinate them. The chance is too low. Like, it won't even let you try. So, CA please on that. Adam, thanks for the £2. He says, is your game versus Legends still on the channel? It is. I think it was a long time ago before... It was Warhammer 1. It was a Bretonia versus Dwarves match where I was Grombrindle and he brought Bretonia and was doing like the big... back then you would just peasant spam Bretonia. And it was a very close battle. Very close battle. I think it ended up technically in a draw.
Rookie.
I'm gonna try and really mess with the dwarves here.
Executioners.
Druki!
Dark Elves.
Put the Hydras out here because they can tank a little damage. Put the Charybdis and Shadow Dart a little further back. So basically I'm going to give them something to shoot at and then move up with my Shades and start picking at them. Since I remember watching it when they came out having trouble finding it. It's a Warhammer 1 video. Try and search for like Bretonia versus Dwarves maybe. I don't know how to find that one, honestly. I have a playlist for Warhammer 1 videos, assuming that I clicked it and got it into that playlist properly as well. Where's the range off of their organ guns? They have a 300 range? Just can't reach me? Is it just me or does that feel like it's too short a range for the organ gun? I'm gonna try and kind of stand just outside of range of the organ guns.
I agree.
If I can draw in, like, I'm gonna take a couple of salvos here on my Hydras just to draw the attention of the artillery forward while I strike from the side with the Shades. So see, like, I'll kind of just come in and out, take a couple salvos, let the Hydra shrug it off a little. Wow, they got 2 shots off that quick. That is a little bit OP. Okay, let's go ahead and mow these guys down. Let's tinker with the dwarves. Like I'm gonna swing these Doomfire Warlocks over here. Yeah, let's let the Hydras heal up a little. We'll kill this unit of gyrocopters and then just fall back where they can't see me and shoot at me, because we don't want to play a skirmish game with the dwarves. We want to do hit and run. Hit and run, hit and run. Let's fall back with the warlocks. Again, I'm just trying to give the AI things to think about and screw with them a little. Now let's fall back some. Don't need to go back a lot. Let's bring the shades out and try and wreck these hammers real good. I'll try and close the range a little so we can get some good shots. Oh, we're actually going to be able to get in range of that organ gun. Let's sink the organ gun. Actually, I don't really want to sink the organ gun. I want to sink the hammers. Are they firing at these guys again? I kind of wanted to sink the hammers. It's kind of a weird situation. Like, I don't understand what the AI is doing here with its movement orders. Let's just see if we can split them up a little. We got to play some games with these Dawit. There's another hammer back here actually, and we're out of range of their missile support. So let's drop some death all over these unshielded units first. Kind of play with their artillery a little here. There we go. Put some shots in those hammers. Now let's fall back. Make the dwarves lose sight of me again because they don't have a good scout unit over there. Yeah, we're just going to keep playing with them like this. Very important that we cheese pretty hard here. If we don't cheese very hard, we'll lose too many units, and then it's going to give the dwarves a big advantage that I don't want them to have. Okay, let's sink the gyro bomber if we can. Yes, I said sink. Let's fall back and get hidden again. We don't want to get in range of these quarrelers. If we get hidden again, the dwarves should lose track of us. And we can kind of keep tormenting them in this fashion. They can't see me, but they're still rushing this way pretty hard. Let's keep falling back and give them nothing to find. They just spotted one of my units. How close are they? Their quarrelers are still a good ways off, so let's mow down these unshielded units again. And they've sent a lot of their infantry out away from this. So what do they got here? Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. Let's run these two units of shades back. Might be able to tank out this hammer real quick. Actually, don't. We got a breath attack it. Nalosi, can you come help me kill some artillery? Swing these around. There we go. Let's just keep our shades away. Yeah, this is the kind of fight we want. We want to just screw up their typical desire to fight in just like a big blob fight. That is not what we want with the dwarves right now. We want to single out and destroy.
We are ready.
Let's fall back from these units. Let's bring up the executioners and kind of bait and switch here. Here's an easy artillery hit. These hammers are getting destroyed.
To destruction.
And then let's swing the Sisters of Slaughter over here to the flank.
Eager for battle.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Now I'll go over here and get that organ gun. Yeah, finish him up, finish him up. Soul steal them. There you go, get out of there. Get.
Cold-blooded killers.
Countercharge this.
We are ready.
See if we can help overwhelm a little. No, not you. Shades.
Massacre them.
Let's hit the Quarrelers. Sisters of Slaughter start swinging the flank.
Moving out. Onward.
Okay.
We are ready.
Harvesters out of there. Start hitting this infantry. Yes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Understand.
And I'll take these Sisters of Slaughter and go run down. Oh, they do have an Iron Breaker. Crap. Trounce the Iron Breaker, actually, because he's gonna light us up.
Shades.
The Iron Breaker's actually gonna be capable of causing more damage than the
Spreading despair.
Thunders right now.
Destroy. Eager for
Just
battle.
run some rear charges here real quick. Quick hits. Actually, no. Swing around.
Hard to slaughter.
And let's go clean this stuff up. That blob will be fine for now.
Hear my words.
Yeah, right here. They left themselves open this direction. Sisters, go run down their Thunderers. Iron Breakers got nuked.
Cold-blooded killers.
Yeah, we're gonna pinch their Thunderers.
We understand.
Now we can take the Shades
Shades.
and collapse in melee and really throttle these guys. Got the
Glorious
Quarrelers. This fight over here could be better,
Yes.
but we're surviving.
Close.
Swanisha's Harvesters are doing well. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is what we want. Sean, is Regina the one that had all those shadow crowns? Yes, she was. Alright, now as far as Ungrim, we're just gonna shade his world. We're gonna drop all the shade on him. I'll go use Slanisha's Harvesters to run down a few units if we can. Infantry fall back, don't engage Ungrim. Shades split up and surround him.
My blade hungers. Shades. Dark elves.
And we're just gonna shoot him. We're not gonna give him a bunch of free kills.
Merciless warriors. By Cain.
Go run down a few of these Longbeards, would you? No, 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 no. Blackguard. You had an order.
Shades.
You had an order.
Slay them.
And your order was to retreat.
Battle ready.
Alright, we're just gonna slaughter Ungrim. We're gonna throw shade all over him. It's crossbow day for Ungrim. This is gonna be a grudging. What do y'all think? Is this how a Slayer dies? Is this glorious? Hopefully not, because I don't want to give him that. Throw some shade on Ungrim. Need that old 80s song playing, throw some sugar on, or pour some sugar on me, pour some shade on me.
Rookie.
By your command. Battle. The merciless host.
Is that how, pour some sugar on me, is that it? Yeah, I don't know the name of it. I'm terrible with music. I don't really hardly listen to any. Yeah, there's the grudging. Yeah, we're not giving these guys any freebies. No melee kills. How did he get 25 kills? I don't know what melee he was in, I guess, but wow, that's a lot of kills because I didn't feel like we even really hardly let him into melee. Mow him down. Destroy him.
Advancing.
Nope.
Moving out.
Nope.
Blood will flow.
Nope.
Slaughter. Murder awaits. We are ready. Onward. Shades. It is done. For the king.
Ooh, the thunder.
Nagorothi.
Can't believe I haven't lost internet. I'm very lucky. Don't want to jinx myself. Sean, don't think I've ever laughed so hard. I don't think the other team was laughing, but most of us were. It's hard to laugh whenever you start the battle and 6 Shadow Crowns delete your leaders right from the beginning. Lord named, or hero named, Hannibal the Cannibal. Why do units make combat contact when they're close? I don't know, like, sometimes I do wait too late, and I understand why we get caught. And then other times, like, you'll move something in plenty of time, and your unit will kind of get glued there, almost trying to give the AI a chance to hit them. And that really wouldn't surprise me. CA programs in ridiculous cheats for the AI, and I would not be surprised at all if they have done something like that. I would not put it past them.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Destruction!
I'm just gonna encircle the settlement. Grumbrindle was ambushing.
Not likely.
Ooh, yeah, he was. Look at the dwarves using my own tactics against me. So proud of them. I want all my reinforcements to come in from the same direction.
Favored of the Witch King.
I'm gonna try and pile them all together here. But, you know, this is always one of those CA please things. So I'm challenging the dwarves here. They can overmatch my numbers. This is probably a little more risky than I should be.
Dark and noble warrior.
I don't have quite enough movement to,
Destruction!
I mean, the Auto Resolve favors me here. I could fight this one, and then it would be my 3 armies against their 2. As far as artillery goes, I would just have to deal with a couple of organ guns. If we did that, then we would take the province. This does kind of seem like we should attack. Because if I can just get rid of a couple of organ guns, it's going to force them at me. Yeah, I feel like we should attack. If we wait, they're going to get me on the turn in, and then we could have all the janky CA please reinforcements. I wish I could just tell it to, like, bring all the Hydras in first, like Shades and Hydras first.
For Nagaroth! For victory!
That'd be great. What does just Nolosi look like? It's a worse scenario, supposedly. See, it says it's a worse scenario here for Nolosi, but I'm not convinced of that. I mean, she's got these 200 range Shades. I'd have to get rid of Gyros with the Shades, and then Iron Breakers. I think we should just fight the whole thing. Let's try and fight the whole thing.
Death to all enemies!
I could try to auto-resolve, but
Carnage and bloodshed
I don't want
await.
to. Let's fight it. Only way to test the confidence. Whoa, it's a custom map. This actually is likely to work to my favor. If it's a custom map, the AI is horrible at negotiating custom maps, and this should work to my favor. Okay, I'm not going to plow my infantry immediately into a fight over here. I'm going to harass these incoming reinforcements with Shades. Here's what we'll do. Kind of hide my infantry here. And I'm just going to harass the crap out of these incoming dwarves with my Shades. I'll put some monsters on one flank, some infantry on the other flank. The other dwarves will be garrisoning the town. And I'm just gonna really, really harass these guys with Shades. Dragon. I'll put one unit of infantry over here, maybe. Yeah, and then my reinforcements will come on. The dwarf reinforcements are going to continue to pour through here, so I need to think about this for a second. It shows this as the only reinforcement point. I'm up against an army and a garrison army here, so that's going to be taking up a pretty good chunk of their 40 slots. And then their other army is going to have to be coming through here. And it'll be limited to under 20 at a time. I think this will work. We're going to want to kite them pretty good. I mean, let's check it out, see what happens. I'm going to back up a little bit with these units. Then my reinforcements will be coming on.
Shades.
Here we go. Let's see what we get. Come on, Dowie. Show yourselves. I'm gonna shoot up Iron Break. I hate shooting them from the front, though.
Onwards to murder!
I'd like to flank shot all these dwarves. Let's move and flank shot them a little.
Druki, forward! Dark Elf.
Or, like, take out an artillery piece if it comes out. What side's their shield on? This side. Crap. I'm on their shielded flank. Well, we need to get more to the back of them then. So let's keep swinging around. I don't think they can see the bulk of my units at the moment. So I'm gonna like really swing around, take some vicious flank shots. Wait, did I just see Grombrindle? Yeah. Let's assassinate Grombrindle. Should we assassinate Grombrindle, or should I massacre Iron Breakers? Iron Breakers, I'm shooting right into their shield.
End them!
I'm gonna assassinate Grombrindle. Wow, this dude be tough. This is a waste of ammo, I think. He's got 25% missile resistance. Yeesh. I mean, at least we're killing a few Iron Breakers in the background. I mean, I don't want to melee Grombrindle either. He's going to be a bugger to melee. I'm going to go ahead and finish assassinating him despite the ammo usage, because I do have more shades coming in. Like, a bunch. So we'll assassinate Gromby. It'll hurt the balance of power. What are they? See, the AI just does not know how to use a custom map. Look at this. They're just standing here taking it. So the custom map is going to bail me out. This is one thing they need to work out, either in this game or the next. They really need, like, I love the custom maps. I don't want them to take that away. But they need to work it out to where the custom maps, like, that the AI can actually negotiate them
Druki! Understood!
with some degree of competence. Because right now it's like almost none. Alright, we got Grombrindle. Yeah, see, they're bringing on reinforcements. The AI is just going to stand here and take this because they don't know where to walk. They don't know what to do. The other thing they could do to make the fix easier is making it to where if CA doesn't really know how to program the AI to deal with a player-made map, they should be able to add some tools maybe into a toolkit to help the player who creates the map possibly program the AI a little, you know what I mean? Like, give them the ability to kind of give the AI some ideas on where they should move, where they should defend, like maybe basic inputs like that. Because this sucks. Like, it's a really beautiful custom map that someone built. It's really cool. I think it's a custom map. Is this custom? I think it's a custom map. It's a really cool custom map that someone made. And it's really cool that CA lets you add it in the campaign, so that's also a great decision. But the fact that you can't kind of get the AI to negotiate it sucks. There's like little markers and stuff that they could put in there maybe to help you have the AI negotiate. Wow, we are really pitching some shade here. This is one of the most savage massacres I've ever participated in. We're gonna fill up the murderous prowess thing here.
Suffering for all!
They're not even shooting back. Well, I'm gonna take full advantage of this then. I've got no reason to give the dwarves any advantage. I'm gonna shade their world until I'm out of ammo. I mean, I'm gonna drop so much shade on them. Be like the 300 movie when the Persians open fire with their archers. Is there some way I can like change the monitor color scheme to like, is there like a preset for 300? You know, or every, like low color and all that kind of stuff. Very gray backgrounds. Send the dragon over? I might do some breath attacks. Might save the Dragon's Breath attacks. Oh my goodness. Like, some part of me almost feels bad for those Quarrelers. Almost. Not entirely. Oh, we had a little CA please here where my guys didn't fire. I think that triggered the dwarves into action now. I mean, I'd be triggered if I were a dwarf right now, too. CA sends me onto a battlefield, and I don't even know how to negotiate that battlefield. No. Bad Iron Breakers. Bad Iron Breakers.
Executioners. Onward.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the single entities over to plate. Most of my Hydras have had some good healing time. I've got all the rest of this infantry this way. Let's swing it in. And then this stuff needs to come over here too. Fire at will.
Bring it down.
Goodbye, dwarf warriors with great weapons. Your life was of little value. Wow, this it kind of feels wrong, but it kind of feels right. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels wrong to take advantage of him like this, but it kind of just feels right. Here, I mismicroed and gave them a little bit of advantage back. How about that? Oh boy, they're getting a lot of reinforcements all of a sudden. Oh crap, I didn't mean to hit pause. Sorry, folks. I'm going to swing my shades out and around here. I need to go help. I can't just sit back like this now. Oh, it's so hard to like manage this many units. Stupid. You guys go ahead and kill these guys real quick.
To destruction. Onwards to murder.
We need some reinforcements over here. My blob of troops is going to be a little bit in danger. Let's go attack these guys. Delete that real quick. Executioners doing their work. Executioners are really good when you're playing against dwarves. I mean, I should probably have more of them for armies that I know are going to face off against the Dawi. But it's sometimes hard for me to know where these armies are going to get up. That's why I don't have Executioners in most of my stacks, because the AI is just a lot of times just bringing in a bunch of troops, and they just YOLO charge my... They just YOLO charge their cavalry straight into my Executioners. Really frustrating.
No survivors.
I may lose my Harvesters here. Let's get them out of that fight. Yeah, get rid of the gyro. Get rid of these couple of characters over here. Let's start hitting these Iron Breakers. Yeah, okay, got all over that organ gun.
Cold-blooded killers.
Who are those Iron Breakers? Like, they just keep pulling back, wanting to throw their blasting charges. They're so desperate.
For the king. Advancing.
Send some Shades and Executioners over here, help clean that up.
Merciless warriors.
Wow, there's a lot of kills needed to fill up the bar for Murderous Prowess. Hydras are doing okay. Actually, the Sisters of Slaughter are doing amazingly well down in that fight. Plus, they're poisoning all the Dawi, so that works out. It really does work out. Let's get these units here to kind of get those Shades. I think we've wiped out almost all the reinforcements. I don't see anything else marching onto the battlefield as this stuff routes. Turn off the fire at will here. Wow, those Iron Breakers, though. Look at that. To the last. It's not a Slayer unit, CA. Alright, all these shades are going to be excellent in melee as well. How are these shades not taking an absolute dog dump all over these Iron Breakers? I know those Iron Breakers have a lot of armor, but like almost all of my damage completely ignores armor. And these shades, look at this. 51 melee attack, 48 defense, 40 weapon strength with a bonus versus infantry. Yeah, I don't think so. This Dolly would melt like a cup of butter. Yeah, I don't see any special resistance traits here on them either. Okay. We're gonna finish cutting up the reinforcements. Let's see what's in here. Ha! Check this out. Some Longbeards, Iron Breakers up here. Well, at least soon we'll get the Murderous Prowess bar. Okay, here, this blob over here is really asking for some piercing bolts, and I would like to deliver it to them. Start moving the shades up. All the Blackguard. I think all the units are done back here. Yeah. Hydras will start healing. I'm gonna go ahead and just withdraw the Slaaneash's Harvesters.
Yes, I go.
Eager for battle.
The Executioners pulled up here. Yeah, Sisters of Slaughter did pretty well.
Executioners.
Is this the, how come they didn't move? I thought I selected all Executioners. Guess not. Alright, we got all our forces moving up. Everybody's got a movement thing above their head right now. Let's go up and do some piercing bolts.
Sorceress of Grond.
These Dalwi are just sitting still. Got a Nordgrimling's Iron Breakers right up front. I've got a lot of, I say I have a lot. I have a decent amount of ammunition left in my shades. We're gonna throw that ammunition. Get some more kills. If Murderous Prowess ability kicks off though, like some part of me kind of wants to be in melee so that I can take advantage of that.
Moving out. With pleasure.
Okay, these guys are moving about now, so if I am gonna drop a piercing bolt, I want it to be a good one. I don't want it to just miss a bunch of units. I guess we could just jack up this. Just throw it right here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Shenlu.
Oh, and we had an overcast. Great. Yeah, sit still, sit still. Yes! Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt the Dolly bad. That hurt him pretty bad. Wish I had some purple sun here as well.
Dreadlord.
Battle ready.
Okay.
Eager for battle.
Let's get a few shades who have ammo. And move up because we can't be seen
Going.
by some of these units up here in the garrison, and let's maybe take some shots at the Nordgrimling's Iron Breakers. I might move all the way. Well, this is going to be their shielded flank again, which I hate. Actually, we could get shots into these hammers and longbeards with great weapons. Let's get all the shades up over here. And if the dwarves engage us, it'll give us something to work with too. Plus, we can move in unseen with the shades. Let's get the executioners up front.
On to slaughter.
Oh, good. Our hydras are healing up nicely. We only got 2 kills off of that, but it did some tremendous damage. That was some really solid damage. I'm gonna take my time. We really got to beat these dwarves. Do Dark Shards have good AP damage? Yes, they do. Absolutely. Dark Shards just lack the range and melee capability of Shades. So in a campaign scenario like this where I can afford the Shades are better every time. Do I play with Legend of Total War? I do not. I have played against him one time in a battle on Warhammer 1. Someone was asking about it earlier.
Moving out.
That's it. But no, I don't play with him on like a frequent basis. He's all the way in Australia. It would be terribly difficult for us to do a ton of collaboration. Plus, like, I don't know, to me, he and I have like completely different styles, which I'm not knocking on him like that it's a bad thing. It's totally fine. He's got a style and it's obviously very popular. Good for him. But I'm just saying, like, he and I play the game very different. So I don't know if it would be a good combo or not, but he's got a great channel going and he's like really growing big time. And I'm happy for him. That's awesome. I love seeing Total War YouTubers grow.
Dealers in death. Blood for all. Slay them.
He's getting way more views than me for a long time.
Shades.
There we go. Yeah, we're gonna hit all these unshielded units until these shades run out of ammo. Oh, hang on. Stop.
To slaughter.
Because we're about to trigger this bar here. And I want to be in melee for that. Here's what we're gonna do. I need my Hydra tanks to move on up here. Nolosi and Black Dragon to move on up here. The Charybdis can come as well.
Advance, Brookie.
Alright.
Give them to Cain.
Yeah, I wanna be in melee when Murderous Prowess goes off here. Here we go. I don't want to take a face full of Ironbreaker Blast, though, from the Norgremlings, so I'm going to use the Hydras to tank that. And then I will bring the Executioners into combat. And we'll get things kind of started proper here. I'm going to actually let my Hydras heal up a little. Since I can wait, I'm going to wait. Just let these folks get some hit points. I know it's a little bit cheesy here, but no reason not to do this. The dwarves really can't force my hand. I'm not gonna let him go all the way healed, but I'm gonna let him put on about 7,000 hit points here at least. Okay, now let's go fight. Actually, I'll breath attack those Ironbreakers.
Black of heart, marching now.
Executioners.
And before I do that breath attack, I've got to be in position for melee. Start bringing in the next wave of reinforcements here and here.
Moving out.
Brookie. Dreadlord.
How come
I am destruction.
it took a breath attack on both of them? But oh, here it goes. The other one didn't breath attack. All right, Executioner. Oh, I'm about to trigger the... I shouldn't have done that breath attack, 'cause now it's going to trigger the Prowess. Yeah, it's active. Crap.
To
Bad timing. Probably wasted my Murderous Prowess. Swing past this fight. Alright, get the Hydras in there to kind of tank the initial damage.
Onwards to murder. Blood will flow. Onwards to murder. Going. No survivors.
And we'll swing around here.
Hear my word. Destruction.
Just kind of clean up this blob real quick. I'm getting fired at over there with my Blackguard, but let's go seal this off.
Forward. Eager for battle.
Start pushing shades this way. At least we kind of cleaned up this little group of Dawe fairly efficient.
Moving. Bring me destruction.
Fire Sorceress. Come give me a little support fire here.
Black Guards. Advancing.
Push past these guys a little bit. I'm gonna pay these guys a visit with my...
Healers in death. Murder awaits.
Okay, this will end up being a pretty efficient win for us. It's gonna be pretty big. They've got reinforcements rolling up through here. Let's
It is done.
push forward with the executioners.
Forward.
Try and finish some stuff with our dragons and Hydra and stuff here. Take out the last couple of Norgrimlings. No, let's stay back. Got those guys completely surrounded. This Dwarf Lord over here is an absolute tank. Okay, we're getting hit pretty hard by an organ gun back there as well.
Battle ready. Death. Attack.
It's actually
To destruction.
spread out a little bit. Let's delay that blob order slightly.
Eager for battle. Destroy.
Take the one unit up and over. Hydras need to come forward.
Onward.
Dark purpose.
Wow, how is this Lord surviving all this? That is unreal.
To destruction. Onward. Murder awaits.
Now let's plow into this fight.
Hack.
Dragon, Sorcerer, Lord, let's fly over here.
Going.
Their artillery's actually doing me some favors right now. I'm pretty happy with that.
Aria! 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 Daughter of Nagawa. Raw destruction!
Drop some breath attacks there. Let's get our Sorceress out of here. Wow, these Longbeards really held up for a while. They're just taking some fire over there. It's unfortunate, but... The way we've been able to single out their units here is definitely going to work to our favor, like, massively. The dwarves are going to pay a very hefty price. Our executioners get singled out engagements. Where's my executioners, by the way? I need to get them in a group where it's... I got a hammer unit up here. I'm going to need my Hydras to come pin down.
Visions of destruction.
Alright, did we... How are these Longbeards not routed? Wow, that's actually somewhat annoying and incredible all at the same time. Let's go move up here. Dwarf leadership is about to completely collapse. Look at me, actually use my breath attacks.
Cruelty.
Expect the impossible, folks. Expect the impossible. These brimstone guns? Yes, they is. I don't think we'll be able to catch them, so I'm just going to ignore them and smack the Quarrelers.
Executioners. Dead. Nagel
Our poor executioners are taking the savage beating now.
Taruki. Moving out.
Need some help up here. Shades coming in. Oh gosh, yeah, stay away from those iron breakers. Actually, I don't know though. If you can close the distance on those iron breakers, let's take that.
Carnage awaits.
Don't let them throw their charges.
The merciless host.
Yeah, close the distance on them. Don't let them throw those charges. I'll take that.
Healers in death. On to slaughter.
Get rid of the organ guns. That has got to be hurting us a lot.
Dreadlord.
Oof, those brimstone guns. They hurt a little. If not a lot.
Battle ready.
Put a couple shots on those iron breakers.
To destruction.
Yeah, we're about to get army losses here. Good. Excellent. This was a big victory. This is progress. I hate that it kind of came about because of the AI's inability to handle a custom map, but, you know, if they can't handle it, then it sounds like their problem. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take what I can get. So that was big. That's a big play. That's going to hurt the dwarves very bad in this vicinity. I don't know for how long, but it's going to hurt them. They are going to suffer as a result of this defeat because they just straight up lose these two armies. And they do not have the numbers to reckon with my other forces here. They do not have the numbers present. They've just got 2 more full stacks. One with Thorgrim, which we just killed very recently, if I remember right.
Power awaits me.
Going now.
Yeah, all of our forces are in here. They could use Lightning Strike against me. It's always a possibility. But I'm replenishing. They won't be. So this is good. This is working in my favor now by moving in here and having scored such a big victory. And that is a big victory for us.
Sorceress.
Let's hit Swamp Town.
Pull back. So
Circle.
thrilling.
Yeah, that's big. You just got bamboozled. How did I get bamboozled?
High beast master.
Maybe they wanted me to kill them.
Delightful screams. We have lives to
Here we
end.
go. No unit losses. Empire loses at Swamp Town.
Lord of the wild things.
This is the sweet smell of progress right now, folks.
No.
None shall live.
Wait. How do they have an advantage on me? Don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they do. Let's win this.
Slaughter calls us.
What's left before your victory? We gotta go all the way. I mean, there's so many settlements that we have to own, either through military alliance or personally, and we don't have allies that are gonna be worth a darn. So I pretty much have to go wipe out the old world and go all the way to Lamia and other places. So, I mean, we are a long ways from victory.
Dreadlord,
Like a long ways from victory.
feared by all.
I'm gonna try and draw some shots off those rockets and Luminarch here. I don't know how risky this is. A little bit, but... yeah. Better get moving. Luminarch's gonna pop a shot at me. Come on, rockets. You know you want to. Fireball hurt a Luminarch very much? Is it magic resistant? I don't see magic resistance on it. Oh! Dodged it. The handguns want to piece me though, and I don't really want that.
Battle ready. Carnage awaits.
Some of these guys are. Let's watch that Luminarch. We gotta mine the Luminarch. Little fire scarecrow.
Sorceress of Grond.
Let him have it.
Eager for blood.
You gonna shoot the fireball or just sit there until he shoots back? Did I just get CA pleased? I'm pretty sure it just took my magic and didn't spit the fireball out. That's fantastic. That is exactly what I needed. At least we dodged that. Okay, Dark Rider swing wide.
All powerful.
Bugged out. I freaking hate that. That happens way too much.
At once.
Swing around this way. That happens to me so much
Forces.
with
Daruki,
magic missiles and stuff. It's frustrating. I wonder what makes it bug out. Holy rockets. Okay, I get it. Rockets OP. Okay, I need the dark shards to mop up the great swords, and then I can engage their infantry. Take this. Mind your target, gents. Mind your target. I can probably use this one. The fireball worked that time. Okay, rocket battery gone. Let's charge that. Oh no! Sorry, witch elves. I didn't really have anything against you. I just mismicroed you right into the face of a charging Empire Knight. Wow, it's like unbreakable Luminarch. It's an impressive feat. Okay, this is not actually the best here, the way that I've allowed this to get away from me a little. But we did berserk the Empire Knights. That's actually quite good. Lost a few troops, but now the Witch Elves are rampaging stuff. Swing around here. Let's use this big bombardment, clean this up a little before we... Yeah. Let the Dark Shards bombard their way into that. Yeah. Yep. Woo! Get melted. This was a very high level Admiral that I had here. Very high level. So his Black Ark has some very significant bombardments. Here, let's delete those guys right there for fun. Okay, that was funny. I enjoyed that. More than a little. More than a little. I enjoyed that more than a little, watching that lightning just completely obliterate that unit. Oh, that was good. That hurt. Hurt them more than me. You know you hit a unit hard when the flag just disappears. Yeah, those handguns got atomized. That's right. Sextus, he's here. The one and only. Speaking of Western Rome campaign. Boy, yeah, they got wrecked. All right, Pappenheimer. Really, Pappenheimer? I guess he ran the brewery back home.
I require slaves.
Pappenheimer. All right. Thanks for screwing up all my recruiting, jerks. Ooh, we got another Doom stack ready. Fantastic. It's good news, folks. Good news, everybody. We're making progress. There was news about the WRE campaign. Have you found the save? You know what? I'll go look for the save right now. I've been talking about it. I've said I need to look for it. Let's see if the save is here. I'm gonna go get my files real quick. I know y'all can't see it, but let's see. Where would it be at? It'd be in if it was here, it'd be in my E drive. Users, app data, roaming. No. Thought that's where it would be. Where would this be? No. It's usually, hang on, where do they keep, is it under this folder maybe? No. Cause see, my spinning drive has been there ever since I first built it into one of my computers about like 8 or 9 years ago. And I just don't know what's left on it. Is there a Steam library on here? There is. Steam apps, common. This is probably not a good sign. Attila is not on my spinning drive. Yeah, probably not a good sign. Unless... Did Attila... What other drives do I got here? I got this old 850 Evo. All right, so Attila is on my old 2.5 inch drive. It's still here. But I need to find where the save games would have ended up, which is usually under like the window or the like users, you know how it goes down through like all that users and stuff, but I don't have Windows on this drive anymore. I just don't know if the save game survived. We could search anything. Hold on, I'm looking real quick. Yeah, eesh. What is the, does anybody know the extension for the save files that they would have used in Attila? Would it have ended up? Where would this have ended up on this drive? So Attila's on this drive. I don't know, folks. I don't know where it's at the moment. I'll look again when I get a chance. I don't want to spend too much stream time doing it, but I will take a look. Attila's on that. I don't know if I installed it on that from the spinning drive. I can't remember when Attila came out and whether I had... App data is not on there, Warner. There's no app data... Like, there's no users and app data on that SSD that Attila's on. So, yeah, there is no app data folder for me to look in. All right. I will have to look another time, see if I can find it. It's possible it's still out there. Did I really want to do that? I wasn't really paying attention. What do we have left on this turn end?
High Beastmaster.
It is located in the main to storage. It's a little more convoluted, though, than some of you probably think. So remember, I have a sponsor with MSI. They send me new stuff all the time, like new motherboards. I get processors. I update things. The drives that I used to use for Windows when Total War Attila was actually a thing that I was playing are no longer my main drive with Windows. And so I have no idea what's gone where. Like, my boot drive has changed probably like 3 times. Like, so the mechanical drive, I've had it for like 8 years. That 2.5 inch SSD where Attila's at, I've had that one for a very long time. But my Windows now runs off of an NVMe M.2 drive. And so it's pretty convoluted. Yeah, I know it's in users, app data, roaming, all that. I'm familiar with where it's at, but that doesn't exist on the drive where Attila's at. And I don't know if I've ever started Attila to where it would have created a folder of any sort or how it would have gotten moved or anything else like that. So I'm going to have to look around. I'm familiar with how it gets put away, and despite that, I still don't see it. I don't know where it's at, is what I'm saying. I'll look more, and if I can search for all the file extensions, I can search my entire computer and for all the file extension types and pull it back and then, you know, see what I've got. Maybe I can spot the folder somewhere. People should aspire to me like he's cool with the glasses. I actually really don't. Like, I feel like I look stupid in these glasses, but they really do help me with the blue light. I look at screens all day, and my contacts right now, the allergies are so bad this time of year, I can't wear my contacts on into the night. So the glasses are kind of a necessity for me right now, so you'll just have to put up with it. And if you like it, then great. If not, you just got to put up with it, like I said. But yeah.
A terror to them.
What's up, Isaac? What's going on, Rob? Thanks for joining in, gents. Glad to see Air still making videos. First started watching in 2011 during a law school. That's awesome, man. Get done with law school? You working now? Getting ready to sue me?
This one is capable.
No doubt. I'm not worth much, but, you know, could be fun. You never know.
They have their use.
Never know till you try. Alright, what else do we gotta do here?
Morathi.
You are Morathi.
I, Beastmaster.
Alright, are they serious? Is this the last stand of the Tomb Kings? Like, they're serious. Alright, let's 1v1 him. I did, and I'm working now, not planning on suing you. I limit my practice to construction litigation. That's awesome, man. Congrats. The file extension is .save. Okay. Okay, well, at least I'll know what to search for. Thanks, Appius. I may take another look here in a minute. Malekith's gonna 1v1 the last Tomb King standing. Ha! Good luck, bro. Alright, folks, should we just let him melee this out, or should I be absolutely savage and, like, Doom Bolt him and Soul Steal him? Like, give him the full Malekith experience? Like, what do we want to do? Yo, let me know.
Chosen of King.
Alright.
I depart.
First person that commented said give him the experience. Alright, here we go. Let's give it to him.
Attend me.
I mean, I am Malekith. We're gonna let him know. You cross the Witch King.
Dreading misery.
You're gonna get every last bit of it.
Come forth.
Woo! He felt that. Look at this magic recharge rate. That's what I'm talking about.
Death awaits.
You can't run and hide in the tent, buddy.
Forth. Carnage.
Yeah, let's give him a little cold one charge.
Suffer. Onward.
No one open fire. This is Malekith's skill.
I lust for slaughter. Hear my words.
Die, Tomb Wretch.
Malekith comes.
I really want to kill him with a bolt. Like, I want the bolt to, like, finish him
Advancing.
in an epic, like, incineration. So I'm gonna put, like, a good charge on him real quick.
Awaits.
Oh, way to miss, Malekith. Got no moves. Woo! Did he just hit him for 500? Ouch. Okay, alright. Pull back. Actually, if I hit him one more time, I'm worried he's gonna crumble.
Kada, on to slaughter. Onward. Death awaits.
Ooh! Oh, really? 17? CA, please. There we go. Alright. 17 hit points. Well, I'll give him credit. He was a brave Tomb King. If they can possess such traits. Let's see, kind of random, but is the MSIB 450 Tomahawk video you had still active with the store you mentioned? I don't know about store. What do you mean by store? Still a very good motherboard. I made that not too long ago. If you're gonna build, it's a very good Ryzen motherboard to build with right now. Probably the best. They may have released one that's another max version of one of the other boards that's even a little cheaper too, so they got a couple good options. Malekith, Big Game Hunter. Big Game Hunter.
King of Nagaroth. Die, weaklings. Destroy them, mercy. I am unstoppable.
Like all Tomb Kings, he's probably just supremely overconfident. Well, he's paying the price for that now.
I Die, Beastmaster!
I am the first sorceress. Tactical retreat.
Why would I retreat? What are you talking about, Mom?
For the Druki.
I think he had a list of the items you could get. Oh, yeah. If you go to the link in the description of that, I think I have a link to my PC part picker that I put together for it that lists all the different parts. And a PC part picker will tell you where, like, who has what price and who's the cheapest. So it doesn't link you to a specific store by me. I link you to PC part picker, and then if you want to use PC part picker, it will show you who is selling those parts at what price. So yes, there is a link in that description that you can go check out. If you have money, if you haven't lost your job, which a lot of people have, and I hate that, I really hope that things get reopened soon so that that won't be the case. But if you do have the money to build, it's actually not a bad time to build a computer. The price is pretty decent. Could get better soon too. AMD just announced they're going to release some budget range processors that are going to be really good value for gaming, like a really good value for gaming. So it's pretty exciting if you're looking to build soon and hoping to get a lot for your money in terms of gaming.
Greetings, servants.
Do I have to rejoin the stream for Shogun 2 or just stay? I'm not planning on playing any Shogun 2 tonight, unless you're talking about Appius playing it. If he's playing it, you'll have to join his stream if he has a link. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. I'm not planning on playing it tonight, but if Appius is, then yeah, you'll have to join his link. I didn't catch what he said he was going to stream earlier. But if he is streaming it, then by all means, you should join. I will share a link when it's up. Okay, good. So Appius will share it whenever it's time. We have an announcements area too on the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, there's like an other announcements area where folks like Appius and the other content creators we have can post all those things too if you want to stay in the know for other people who are putting content out there. We have lots of good content creators there. Cole Hoggard. If you were in the game, what race would you be? Oh. Probably a high elf. Probably a high elf. Regina, you can rejoice if you're still out there.
Heart render. Bewitching
For the
fury.
Alt 1 looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. Nice architecture. Lots of rainbows. Pretty happy whenever it's not being invaded by vampire pirates and other stuff like that. You know, it seems like a nice place. You've chosen wisely. I tried. I mean, High Elf, I mean, look at this place over here. I mean, I know I'm trying to fight it and beat it down, but I mean, other than the giant, like, tornado at the middle that's keeping chaos out, but hey, that's a benefit, right? You live close to the vortex, which keeps chaos from returning. I mean, it looks like a pretty nice place, you know? Nice mountains, lots of waterfalls, big towers, epic architecture. They probably got a nice beach in a few places, like, you know. Wolfwalm looks nice. Unlike the Dark Elves, there's not a lot of random killing and all that other stuff that, you know, probably wouldn't be too fun to experience in real life. Wolfwalm seems pretty nice. I'd like to have some property there. I would totally invest. Oh, look, Dark Regina, you're going to get some action here. He says no, but you say yes.
Ever closer. The dark convent.
It's like, no, no, please. Not Regina. All right.
We have lives to end.
2 harvests per year, no diseases, few invasions. Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. I'm down. Gregor, no, no. I love the... Oh man, he's like, please no.
Shades.
They're just gonna throw so much shade at me. Do they have cavalry? Did anybody catch that in the pre-deployment? Do they have cavalry? Yes, they do. Reichsguard. Really want to kill the rocket right off the bat. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Blackguards.
Spread out the old blackguard.
Death Hag! Bride of Cain!
Can't get Regina killed. That wouldn't be very nice of me.
Foul and foul! Just so!
Without question.
Let's knock off that rocket. Oh gosh, I'll bet those Luminarchs are gonna go for my dragons. Let's try and beat it right out of their range. Am I shooting into the dirt? It's quite possible. Woo! Goodbye, rocket.
Cold-blooded killers.
Ow! What the crap was that? Is that the Huntsman General?
Murder awaits.
What the heck just hit me? Does Oath 1 have seasons? That's a good question. I don't really know the answer to that. I mean, it always looks like it's rainbow season on Oath 1. Oh, my dragon! Curse you, Gregor.
Let hatred fly! Yes!
Curse you forever.
Victory!
Kill that Luminarch. Yes! Let's bring Regina up. We've cleared a path for the Queen.
Advance, Druki.
Death Hag! Feel my fury! Destruction is come!
Hang on, what happened to my shades?
Forward, onward. Carnage awaits. Moving out.
Alright, let's let Regina get a little action here. Little pendulum. Little withering.
Do my bidding!
Oh, I don't want the Death Hag to die.
The Druki!
Get out of there.
Christian, Cain servant! On the right head!
Get out of there.
Right! For Cain!
We are ready.
Stop shooting me, Luminarch.
Excellent! Set by!
Let's get our dragons back in the air.
Moving on!
Oh, assault the stone.
I summon thee! Anathema, hearken to me! For bronze!
Blackguard.
There we go. Here's Regina's wrath. She slaughter these poor Empire rubes here. Oh, merciless. 3 for 1.
Supreme sorcery!
Oh, here. We'll be really mean to him.
Summoning destruction!
Send them into the void.
Guided by a thought!
Alright, let Regina play with her food a little here.
Follow me! Forward!
Wait, victory? How is it not a victory already? Was someone still alive? Someone have an unbreakable unit? What?
Forward! Druki!
I thought I was already, like, you know, just... Here, let's give her some fun. Look at these guys, like, no, please, get her away from us. Oh, look, CA's cheating you now, Regina. It's making these archers faster. 38, 34, I mean, yeah, whatever. Yeah, some of these, it says thanks for zooming. I try to zoom in every now and then. It is obviously very hard to zoom in on the really big battles because it's a lot to control, but I will try to on some of these where I get a chance. You can say a lot about the Dark Elves, but you can't say they don't enjoy their work. Yes, they do.
This was your destiny, supreme sorceress of Grond.
They do enjoy their work. Quite a lot, actually.
Enchantress.
Let's fall back from this Bretonnian army. It's probably, yeah, it's Lewin. We don't want a piece of that yet.
Limitless power.
I'd like to regroup and replenish. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got confidence that Regina can take down King Lewin, but
This one is capable.
don't want to get her caught in a bad situation. Alright, Spite Reach. Let's see. I need to get... Are some of these settlements even built right? Yeah, you can't build extra defenses in Nagaron. Yeah, I mean, Nagaron's fine the way it's built up. I want to make sure I have all of the unique buildings. It's like Hag Grief. Got the Dark Crag. Circle of Destruction. Like a Val's Anvil, we've got it. They really have a way of making others work for them. I see what you did there, and I like it. I like it a lot.
A terror to them.
Immortality, please.
Hate in.
I already got Immortality, Dark Pegasus. Good, good, good. Let's finish up Flamestorm. Oh my gosh, there's like so many
I am Morathi.
things to take care of for each turn end.
Madness.
Oh, Bellatrix, she's alive again.
High
For how long, it is unknown.
Noxious potions.
Oh shoot, she can't reach this army all in this turn. Eek.
Cruel dreadlord.
I mean, Nolosi could certainly use her.
Priest
I think it is Nolosi's character.
Moving amongst them.
Oh, oh, she made it all the way there.
Awaiting
Thank
command.
goodness. Alright, Bellatrix is home. She's home. From the asylum. Karandkar has a special building, which we have. Alright, I need to build more slave markets too in the big settlements when they get leveled all the way up, because I'm trying to get that achievement as well. Wow, man, one turn in this campaign is quite an ordeal. Secure influence. Okay, you do that now. You secure influence all you want. Alright, assault garrison failed. Assault garrison failed. Freaking... Ah! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, there's Volkmar. Regina, you may get a piece of Volkmar here in a minute. And Lewin. I do have some backup for Regina's army. That should be helpful. Oh, more agents. That's just, please, yeah, just send some more agents over here, because you don't have enough. Look at the balance of power, man. We hurt the dwarves bad. We hurt them bad. No, I don't want this. Do I? He doesn't have a lot of skirmishers. I don't really think I want this, though, because my hydras are so beat up. They'll get away momentarily, but we'll let them stay there. Oh, we're going to need more armies for sure. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more armies in order to actually keep making progress. That's why I've been kind of slowly trying to churn them out here. Oh my goodness, here is a counter push. Yeah. So Coron and Empire, or Reichland, are making a serious counter push near Regina. So we're going to have to get some forces together. I have an idea here. Let's sail this Black Ark as far over here as we can. Let's see if we can get some bombardment support over here. Okay, so they bypassed Regina.
Cruelty and violence.
If I go attack the Fae and she runs off and I get caught out, that could be bad.
Who seeks me?
Ambush success chance is decent here for Regina. Let's try an ambush. You can always... Wait, what?
Your desire?
What? Huh? Oh.
The portents are
What?
good.
Dang it! She was on a force
Sorceress of the
march.
dark
Crap! Oh, this
Not
is
in
bad.
This world or the other. Feel my power.
She was on a force march and I didn't know it. Yeah, that is not what I wanted.
I shall destroy. Power awaits.
That is
me.
not what I wanted. Now these two armies will probably just team up.
Druki Cirrus.
Ugh, that's frustrating.
Unequaled.
Yeah, oh man, there's even more armies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload the turn because I screwed that up. I didn't mean to have her on a force march. Yeah, let me reload the autosave and rerun that turn in. That was a mistake. I don't want to do that and just like leave her there for easy prey just because I missed a move. Like, yeah, I don't feel like doing that to her character. I'm moving a Black Ark over to try and help. There's a lot of Bretonnian armies there, and I was trying to put her into an ambush stance to pick off one of them. And then if she was in an ambush stance and got attacked, she'd be able to fall back, potentially, if she gets overwhelmed. But it was in a force march, and in the force march, it used too much movement points, so I couldn't go into an ambush. And then if I force march retreat and get hit by 3 armies, you can't retreat. You just leave yourself in a terrible situation. I'm just going to skip the turn in as quick as I can here. We'll just watch over here to see what happens. But yeah, we're not going to do that to her. That's frustrating. We're going to have to get these 2 armies together down here because there's a lot more enemy troops here than I initially had thought. There's 3 armies of Bretonnians, 1 of the Reichland, another Reichland just off the shore, I think. So there is a considerable number of enemies. They've made a counter push here, probably out of Ulthuan, since they're losing so bad up to the north. Still gonna let Thorgrim go. There's no sense to go for that. Nick Rutt says, show the Monty Python looking chumps. What's up? What? Oh, show those Monty Python looking chumps. I will, Nick. Thanks for being here, man. It's good to see you. Thanks for being on the stream. Appreciate it, Nick. Okay. Wait, whoa. Who was the Death Hag that was ready for service? Biquish. Huh? Oh, okay, so it's one of these many that were assassinated down here.
Dark purpose.
I have just the poultice.
Okay. What do we got up here? So some dwarves ran north. Some probably ran south. I'm going to keep my armies somewhat together here. Let's retake the High Sentinel.
Let them know death's touch! I claim this
Dwarf went wee 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 all the way home. Yeah, probably. I can't reach these guys because they went underground.
I
That's
will not
Scalp. I still don't know where Thorgrim ended up. Thorgrim must have headed this way? He's not visible at the moment. Is this Tyrion? Got a very good ambush chance right here. So let's set that ambush. And then let's move. Got a very good ambush chance here too. Let's just see if we can somehow manage to pin in these dwarf armies. Poha doesn't quite cover this little edge right here as far as its influence. We might be able to lure in an ambush here by sticking one army in an ambush stance right next to the settlement, and dwarves, if they still did have things within movement range, might be able to take advantage. Like, they might try and take advantage of that and drop in. It's not a real good chance, probably, but it's possible.
Whispers of discipline.
Not a real good chance, but possible. Ready for duty. Oh, no one got assassinated that turn, did they? Well, oh yeah, she still got wounded. AI didn't lay off me on that. We're gonna need a black arc over here to help support these armies. So there was another Bretonnian army. Oh no, they came at Regina this time. Well, she's safe inside Hotek's column because she gets all these reinforcements. I mean, in fact, we could probably just sally out and Faye and Lewin. Now, there's no need to sally out. She's safe in the fortress there. They're not going to be able to easily siege that. She's got Blackguard, Shades, Dragons, Hydras. Yeah, I mean, we're going to easily be able to defend Hotek's column. I got Harpies, tons of Dark Shards. Yeah, Regina's fortress is quite safe from those petulant fools.
Destroy them all to the vent.
That is interesting. The AI changed up its decision from one turn to the next there. That was really strange.
So brilliant.
Let's keep waiting
We have
here.
life.
Continue siege. Well, we are really taking back what's ours. And I think I'm probably going to call it here. I mean, this has actually been a very productive episode. It's probably a good time to call it. I haven't ruined anything major. Almost got Regina killed. We've had some big battles. Good production. We've taken quite a few provinces off of our enemies. Feel like we're in a strong position once again after a couple of somewhat blunderous episodes by me. But I feel like we're in good shape. We're retaking the north. We're holding Blustria and all the way up here into the ancient city, Titan Peaks area. So we're holding all this just fine. We've got our Black Ark coming back. Things are looking pretty good.
This action does not have my consent.
Oh, well, if it isn't Carl and it doesn't have his consent, never has Carl's consent. Of course it doesn't. Alright, let's hopefully lure Carl in here. So yeah, in any case, we will pick it up here next time. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you for being here. Heir of Carthage, signing out for now, and I will see you next time.